Okay, once we are on the Sierra Vista Elementary Library webpage, we're going to look on our left-hand side on the tabs and we're going to look for Texquest. Click on the Texquest, you will double click and it'll take you to the page that has all our different databases. Today we will be working on the Encyclopedia Britannica database. So you would just click on that, double click, and it might ask you for a username and password. Our username is going to be SISD. The password will be library, and it'll be next to your computer. In case it does ask you, you'll have access to that to type it in. I've already logged in, so it took me to the page where I have the option to select elementary, middle, or high school encyclopedia. We will click on elementary. And we have two options. We could either use the search box and type in our topic here and it'll prompt us to the articles, or we could click on the elementary and take us to the home page. We're going to go ahead and click on elementary today, and this is what you should see. This is your home page, okay? Up at the top, again, you'll have your search box where you could type in what you're looking for and the information you're requesting. Up in the middle, you'll have some fun facts, okay? Did you know? You could watch the video and answer the questions, and you could scroll over to get some different questions and find out some different fun facts. Towards the bottom, we have some different articles that you could research, some media, a world atlas, which is a map of the world. If you click on that, you could see that it is powered by Google Maps, so it's the most accurate information that we have. And you could type in whatever you're looking for. Say I want to get information on Texas, so it's going to pull up Texas. If you look right here, it'll give us a summary of Texas. It'll give us a profile like the population, the governor, the state bird, different information that we might need, and then it'll give us related topics on Texas that we might be interested in reading as well. To go back to our home page, all you have to do is click on the elementary up here, and it takes us back to the home page. So that was the World Atlas. We could also get information on biographies. We could look at animal kingdoms, okay? I know this is a popular one. If you click on that, you could search and explore different animals. For example, fish or amphibians. You could also explore the animals by their habitats. So say your teacher has asked you to do research on an animal that lives in the polar or tundra regions. You would click polar tundra regions. Up at the top, it'll give us some information on the region, and then it'll give us the different animals that live there. So a lot of us might know that the polar bear lives there, or an owl or penguin live there, but did we know that a shrew also lives there? Or maybe even we want to do research on the wolverine, and at that point we would click on the wolverine to get more information, okay? Now going back to our home page, again we click on elementary. We were in animal kingdoms. It has the learning zone, which are games that you could play on this website. A tour of the U.S., which is the same as the World Atlas, but of a map of the United States. Geography explorers, and comparing countries. So you could compare two different countries and do your research on that as well. Okay, now let's look at our search button. Let's look, say I'm doing a science fair project on alternative energy. So I would type in alternative energy here and click the magnifying glass. Then it's going to take us to all the different articles that we have that are related to alternative energy. Okay, if you notice, we have different levels. We have level 1, level 2, and level 3. We want to make sure that we stay on level 1 because that is our elementary level. Okay, we have our articles. We can also have images, which are pictures that relate to our topic. We have videos if we want to watch a video that gives us information. We have a dictionary in case we don't know what a word means. Magazine articles that pertain to alternative energy as well, and web's best sites. Now remember, I told you that Google isn't a good place to search or to do your research, right? Because we don't know if the articles that it's pulling up are going to be factual, in other words, giving us true facts. These websites are going to be good websites. If you click on that, any of these websites will take you and you can use that information because they know that these are going to be giving you correct information. Okay, so let's go back up to article. And let's click on one of the articles, alternative energy. If you notice, it's really cool because the article is chunked, okay, into subtopics. Here we have our introduction so that it doesn't feel overwhelming. You could read it. Then we have the need for alternative energy, and that'll pop up. And then we have alternative energy sources, okay? So let's go back to introduction. As we're reading, you see these words in blue. We could click on those and it'll take us to different articles to give us more information on that. So if we want more information on coal, we would click on that, or oil or nuclear power, and we could go and research those topics. Okay, if you look over on the right hand side, we have a little toolbox. Say I've looked at this article and I decided it's one that I do like and that I want to save. I would just click the little star and add it to my favorite. You also have the option to print the article, email the article to yourself, or the plus sign will make the font bigger, make it easier for you to read, or smaller. Okay, and you can cite it here. You know, after you do your research and you write your paper, you need to cite your sources. You need to tell your teacher where you got the information. If you click it here, it's nice and easy. Here's the article, and all you have to do is copy it and put it onto your paper. Okay, for those of you who might understand Spanish a little better or want to read the article in Spanish so that you're able to understand it, we do have a translate here, and all you have to do is select the language that you want the article translated into, and it'll translate it. Okay, again, you have videos here and pictures, and then here's related. If you click on related, it'll give you articles that it thinks that you'll find interesting that have to do with your topic. Okay, and then if you go back to your article, you could go back to the article and keep on researching the different things. Say I don't know what the word renewable means and I'd like to find out. All you have to do is highlight it. Oops. Highlight the word, go ahead and right click on it and look it up, and it'll tell you what it means. Okay, so you could read the definition and then you could keep looking at your article. And if you don't have any questions, that's going to be all for now, and we'll get started on our scavenger hunt. Thank you.